Hi everybody, this is Diane. I don't think this is going to be a long video, but I wanted to just show you a sneak peek of upcoming journals. I was going through supplies yesterday to see what I had and sorting them, and there was a lot, so I thought you'd have fun looking at it. I should have sorted them with you, but I was sleepless during the night, so it was like in the middle of the night. So we'll discuss that in just a moment, but first of all, I showed you my Happy Mail from Peggy, and as I was in here this morning putting my things away, I found this, which escaped my notice yesterday. And I wanted to show it to you because it's so cute. It is a bias tape, but it has little Santas all over it. I've never seen that before, so I just wanted to show that to you. Thanks for that, Peggy. I overlooked it yesterday. And my daughter-in-law sent me another little bag of stuff from her grandmother's house. I'm not showing you all of it. It's just, a few things. But there were two calendars from the Saturday Evening Post, and I just assumed that they were Norman Rockwell when I just glanced at them. And then I started looking at them today and pulling out the pages, and I thought, none of these look familiar. And then I started looking at the signature, and they're not Norman Rockwell. I don't think a single one of these is Norman Rockwell. And there are two calendars here. And they're so cute. So I just wanted to show you quickly the artwork. Little choir boys. I may have seen that one before. Don't they look very Norman Rockwell-like? And these are from the 30s, these images. The calendars themselves were from, this one is 1995. So the other one was right from around there, near there. And that pipe smoking didn't go so well, did it? Now this one does not look like Norman Rockwell. Alan Foster. Most of them I can't read the signature. I love this one. This is when I first realized this is not a Norman Rockwell calendar. Frances Tipton Hunter. I have heard of her. I can't read that, but it's a really cool signature, isn't it? The child trying to dig deep into that stocking. Now this looks like it would have been done by Norman Rockwell, but it's not his style. But the imagery looks like what he would do, and the poses. Same with that. Well, that looks like his style, really. This one's really cute. There's a cow ruining their picnic. Ooh. Must be his fishing trip wasn't successful. He's contemplating cheating. Queen of the May. Spring cleaning, I guess. Trying to find her bus fare in her purse. Isn't that sweet? That is precious. I thought you would enjoy seeing those as I enjoyed looking at them. So I got out my container marked spring flowers. I was collecting, not on purpose, but I just keep finding them. Pansies. Pansies are everywhere. Tulips, and then I kept finding daffodils also. So I added that to the bunch, and irises. So I started sorting my things into piles, and I left pansies and irises in my office, and I'm just going to look at Daffodils and Tulips today because those will be the first ones. Daffodils are, of these 4 flowers, daffodils are the first to bloom, followed by tulips. So that's what I'm going to focus on today, and I just wanted to show you what I have to work with. This is a piece of tissue, and it was a wrapping paper, and it has irises and tulips on it, and primroses and peonies, I think. But I can cut out the elements that I want from that. That just was on the top of the pile, but first of all I have daffodils. So I have some printable ones, some fussy cuts from Eclectic Eggplant from the Spring Flowers fussy cut set. You get a lot of fussy cuts when you buy her fussy cut images, her fussy cut sets. This is a tally card that I think I was gifted in a Happy Mail quite a while ago, but I recently found it as I was destashing, and I knew I was starting to find more daffodil things. I set this aside. It's got a little cross stitch on paper daffodil. This is a die cut that I got in a bunch of stuff from a friend who sent me a Happy Mail. And some more of the fussy cuts from Eclectic Eggplant. I have, I think I have a couple of the little Denison. Oh, this one's a little bit torn. I hope I have another one. I thought I had a couple. Here is a postcard in my collection. This could go either for daffodils or tulips, but I think I'm putting it with daffodils because they just seem more prominent here, and also I don't have as much daffodil stuff. But I had also put it in one of my digitals, so I have a printout of it. Some more daffodil tally cards and postcards and a Get Well card. I just got this yesterday from Peggy. These came out of a book of labels that kind of all look like Art Deco. There's another daffodil, but it's torn again in the same spot. Must be that was just really hard to punch out from there. These came from a book of images that you could, I think it was supposed to have a DVD with it, but I just saved these pages and added them to my daffodil stash. And I think I have other flowers in the other stashes from this book. There's lots of pretty ones. I'm thinking I could put this on as on the front cover maybe, or as the book plate, and maybe this could be on the front cover. Or this Art Deco design would be really pretty on the front cover too. I haven't worked that out yet. I'm just sorting my stuff. I purchased a digital kit for the tulips, and I hadn't decided I was going to do a daffodil journal yet at that point. But there were quite a few daffodil images in the tulip set that I bought, and I don't remember the name of the shop, but I will link this kit below. So I separated out the images with daffodils, and there were lots of butterflies too, so I put them in with the daffodil stuff. So these are all from a digital kit. No pages with daffodils, just the ephemera. There's some pockets and envelopes and tags. And a plant card. This came out of a botanical book. I think it was maybe Jan Marsh, or maybe not. I don't remember. Focus is there, that's really pretty. But there's the daffodil page. And there's daffodils and tulips, other spring flowers here. This is from Ideals. That's actually the cover. Got tulips on the front. I don't know if I'll use it because it's heavy. Some daffodils in the rain. I had some Ideals pages that I had set aside for daffodils and tulips and maybe some of the other flowers. I think pansies. And then I got some from Peggy too yesterday. I love this. This is from a Mother Goose book about Daffy Down Dilly, so I have to include that. And this came from a binder about plants. That's what oh, and I have another postcard. It's an Easter postcard. Oh, and this, which came out of a magazine. I think it was a Martha Stewart magazine, a long time ago. I'm not sure about the cover. I started exploring some covers before I went back to bed last night when I got up because I couldn't sleep. But I have this golden color, so I was auditioning some of the pieces that could be the front cover. But then I also found this quilt piece, so I could add some green. It is stained, but I don't know what I'll do, but it's just, an idea. I do have this trim that I think would be fun to include in this journal, and this yellow lace. And I haven't really explored the fabrics and laces yet, but I did find a couple of 4x4, I think they are. 5x5. There's a yellow stripe and a green stripe I can use. Now the tulip items. I have this, well, this is tulips and daffodils, but I think that the tulips are more prominent because of the color and because they're right in the front. And I think I just got this from Peggy yesterday because I was playing with this basket that opens up. It's just a really beautiful card. And these are probably these are the ideals pages she sent me. And there's a playing card from Peggy. And this note paper. And some stickers. In looking for cover options, I had found this red book, which suits the size of the pages quite well. And there's only, I've got to look again at my digital download. I have 3 pages, plus this one is lined paper. I printed that on the backs of all 3 of these. You can see there's some daffodils in the background. They're very pretty pages, but there are more ephemera pieces than pages. So this may have been an add-on kit. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. But then I found this book cover, which is big, but I could cut scrapbook papers to fit. I think I'm going to go with this one because of the Dutch children at the tulip cart. I think I have to use that. Wouldn't you agree? And I don't really want to make 2 tulip journals, but I don't know. I may end up doing that. This is from Eclectic Eggplants Spring Flowers. It says Tulip Soap. And I've got some stickers from the Antiquarian sticker book. And these are the ephemera pieces from that tulip journal kit. Some cards, some strips, some fussy cut pockets. Oh, it's chapter 1 paper. I left that on there so I could tell you. Little envelope. And this came out of a book. That might have been from Peggy too. See, I just opened that box yesterday, but I've been sorting this stuff and now I don't remember. There's a pretty Easter card. Another of the greenhouse cards. And this is a digital. I think it's Artsology. And for some reason I have 3 of the same one. This is one of the calendars that my daughter-in-law just gave me. I think it's one she just gave me last night. And from a Birds and Blooms book. Oh, calendar. I just got that from her. There's a little tulip stamp and some more of the ephemera pieces from chapter 1 paper. And I have one napkin with with tulips on it. I don't use napkins a lot. But when I have one that goes with what I'm doing, I do use it. So I'll make some ephemera with that. And then I have this fabric that actually has tulips on it and the girls with the tulips in the baskets. Not sure about the color, but I'm hoping I can make it work. I think I could. And I think one of these has to go on the cover. I don't know which one. This was stuck on a really thick board. It was taped on and then glued down, but I pulled it off. Cardboard, not a wood board. And then this is a needlepoint. This is something I copied from a really vintage children's activity book that I bought. I think it was on the cover of the book. A postcard. Some more of the stickers from the antiquarian sticker book. These came off of greeting cards. Or this did. There's only one. But they're vellum. Isn't that fantastic? So I can cut that and use them. This is actually a vintage piece that I got at the flea market. That would also make a nice cover image. I think if I only want to make one tulip journal this year, I'm going to have to put a lot away for next year. Oh, this one has daffodils. I'm putting that with the daffodils. There's a tulip. Those are like digital cigarette cards or tea cards or something, I think. Some stickers and some more of the eclectic eggplant. There are lots of tulips. There are lots of pansies in that eclectic eggplant set. So I have those set aside with the pansy pieces. But you can see I did a lot of fussy cutting for this. This one has tulips and strawberries. And some ideals pages that I had found. And even the covers are covered with tulips. Oh, I guess that's where that border came from. It came from this book. And a binder page. So, as you can see, I have a lot to work with, and it's exciting. And once I figure out my covers, how I'm going to do the covers for these, I'll be able to, move forward with it. I want to do the covers first. I have to figure out the covers first so that I can know what size I need the pages to be. I do have these little pieces of fabric too. So I don't have a lot of fabrics that would work with these journals, but I don't need a lot of fabric. I didn't look in my drawer of smaller pieces yet. So that's where we're at. I hope you're looking forward to these journals and that you'll come back and see how we're going with them. I don't know when I'm going to start them. I just finished the shabby journals this morning, just did the finishing touches this morning, and I have to get them listed yet. But like I said, I couldn't sleep, so I was sorting these things. I have a lot more than I thought I did, which is usually the case when I finally get my things out to start a journal. So I don't know when I will start on them, hopefully by the end of this week. But I have other things I need to do first. So I appreciate you watching and following along on my channel. I really, really appreciate it. I really love comments, and it helps my channel get more views if you leave comments and thumbs up, if you interact with me. And I appreciate that very much. Thanks for watching, and have a creative day today. Bye-bye.